Okay. 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 What's up, everybody? My name is Sean Meddy. Welcome to another episode of This Is Too Much podcast. I'm joined again by Daniel Laventes.
Hi!
Oh my god.
Whoa.
And we also have the even more and louder and just more energetic Dima
Mhm.
Hori.
Yo.
That was not what I
Come on,
was
Dima,
thinking.
you can do it.
Come on,
Okay,
Dima.
repeat
Come on.
after me. Hi! You can do
My
it.
god. I don't even think I can go that loud. Everyone's asleep,
Oh,
bro.
true.
That is true.
Same in my
Mhm.
house, and I'm not really being cognizant of that, but
Yeah,
that's
but you're also in the basement. I'm like
Yeah.
my
My
parents'
sister's
room.
literally like a wall right there.
Oh, how
Wow.
fun! I mean, it's
I-
only 12 o'clock. Everyone should be
True.
awake. Everyone should be
Yeah.
wide awake. And I hope if you're
Hmm.
listening to this, you're wide awake and you're not using this to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know if we're the most peaceful people to be going to sleep to.
Yeah,
Seriously,
honestly.
I would not
I
recommend this
think there's an
podcast.
ASMR podcast you could be listening to or something.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah.
Not us.
Yeah, like I can't close this door though, because my parents. No, not my parents. My
Your
parents have to
cats?
run- My cats. They have to be able to
Oh,
run
so
around where they
your
want.
cats are your parents now.
My cats are my
Yeah.
parents now.
The
No,
cats rule the Laventes household.
they kind of
They-
do. These cats just, they're like, I'm gonna run around at 4 a.m. And we're like, I guess you are.
That's not that fun. That's not that fun.
No, it's not, especially because they like to bite your feet
While you sleep.
Yeah, they
while
have-
you. It's yeah, especially because they go to bed so late. Quinn comes upstairs with me, and then she's like, feet underneath the covers. Sounds like playtime to me. Every day I wake up with like new gashes on my feet.
Again, this is one of the reasons why I don't have animals in my
I love
household.
my cats. I love them so much.
I no
Honestly,
doubt, probably
I'm
cats are
waiting.
the best at everything, but I no.
Yeah.
If I'm getting an animal, I'm getting a turtle.
I
I'm
was
getting a
about to say
turtle.
turtle.
I'm
I
getting
had
a
a turtle as a
turtle.
kid. They're very fun.
My friend, okay,
Sure.
this is quick story.
Yeah.
My friend, in elementary school, this was grade 5, um, once brought in a turtle for like show and I think it was like something. I don't know. I want to say show and tell, but like also we're in grade 5, so I don't know if it was show and tell per se.
Mhm.
And then starts going on this huge tangent about how like 3 of their turtles have died in the past by jumping off the balcony or jumping out of a window.
Oh my god.
and I think
Suicidal
that's
turtles?
like literally 3 turtles before this turtle. And I was just thinking in my mind, I was like, how bad of a household? How bad of a household is a suicidal
scared.
turtle just going at it?
Bro,
Somebody
are
call
the
PETA.
windows at floor level? How is the turtle getting?
I don't ask me, man. I'm just passing on the information that I
No,
heard.
it's not
Like,
your turtles.
it's not my turtles because I wouldn't let my turtles jump out of a
Jump
window.
out the window.
T.
Yeah.
No, but if anything, I do want a turtle. They're super cool, super chill. They seem like I don't even know how to explain it. They just seem, if you've watched The Office, they're the Stanley
Yeah.
of animals.
Of pets, you know?
Stanley's just like like
Oh,
cool,
he's just like
calm,
chill.
collective,
chilling.
chill,
Okay.
and he'll be cool sometimes, like very sporadic.
Yeah. And he's just doing his thing.
Like when he went to Florida, because I'm rewatching The Office, but when he went to Florida and he gets a like insanely
Yeah.
like just a different person, that's what I expect turtles to be. Those like the small sporadic points in their life when they're like, fuck yeah. And they're just like chilling, or they'll start speeding and you'll be like, wait, no.
Wait a minute.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. I'm
So
just
turtle-
imagining a turtle like running at full speed.
Could you
Yeah.
imagine?
Imagine
little
just a
Duff Butt.
turtle just like literally gets up on 2
Just like-
legs, just oh, Daniel, are
That'd
you
be kinda funny.
tired?
I mean,
Are
like,
you tired?
I went to bed last night at not a reasonable hour.
Oh.
So,
Fair.
you know, it
Fair.
was one of those things where it's like, I got into bed and then I was like, ooh, I don't have a cat with me tonight, so that means I can actually watch something in bed. So when my cats are, I have to keep my door open, so then I can't watch anything because it's too loud.
True.
I like watched an episode of one thing, watched an episode of another thing, and before I knew it, it was 6 a.m.
Ah,
Yep, that's usually how it works.
yeah.
I think I slept yesterday at like 4. I was watching The Office again because it's just like a thing. I want to finish it now, but I also
Yeah.
don't because the ending is just so like ah. And kind of at the point when they start releasing the documentary out, so everything's kind of unraveling.
Mm.
But it's really fun. It's really fun. But speaking of pets, I've had one pet in my life. Fish. Fish are the only thing
Oh,
that I've had. And
that is so sad.
okay. I don't need no. Okay. So the last fish that I had it for a school project. So
Hmm.
we had to buy fish. I don't know why schools make you buy fish for projects, but you know.
Never
So
done.
middle school bought a fish for project, beta fish. It was like a blue with like a nice purple at the end, really dope, right? So I'm working with this partner, does not talk a lot in the class, right? Very shy, very quiet, and she's just like very, she's like she's smarter, she's smarter than me. I'm I was not the brightest kid when it comes to science, and we're doing science, and so we have to name the fish, right? So when you're writing your report, you're naming the fish. So then she gives some name, like it's like a tame name, you know, like very believable, very chill.
Hmm.
But no. But Sean goes, no, we're calling it. I'm pretty sure it was. It had it no. It started with Taylor, and then it went. I think it was Taylor with a random middle name that was really good. Swift. So essentially, Taylor, I think I'm going to
What?
go Jack Swift. I'm not sure, right? But that was the name. That was the name. That was the name, right? But she fought with me. She fought with me on that name. She was like, you can't name the fish that. And I'm like, I'm keeping the fish after this project is over. You can't tell me what the
It's
name
my
is going to be.
fish.
Yeah.
And we had this fight like throughout this project, and the project was, I think, is around a month of just like observing a fish and stuff in its environment. um so we had this like insane fight, and I'm like, I'm the one who bought the fish,
Mhm.
so I should have naming rights. And she's like, but I'm the one doing the project, has to write the report. I'm not going to write Taylor Jack's like Swift on the whole thing. And I'm like, and this is me. I'm like, you can just refer to it the first name Taylor or the last name Swift. You just have to say the whole name
Or
at least one
TJ.
time.
Yeah.
TJ. Oh
Yeah,
wait, no.
TJ Swift.
But Jack was the middle name.
Yeah, TJ Swift.
TJ. Oh, fair. That works.
You know, like I
But
like that. I think that sounds good for a
That's
fish.
TJ
cute.
Swift does. TJ Swift does count pretty cool. But yeah, I had this whole fight with this girl about naming the fish. I'm not even sure what I got on that project. I'm telling you with all certainty, I do not know what I got on
All
that
you
project.
remember.
All I
All you
remember was
remember is
having this
naming
fight
Jackson.
over a fish I bought
Hmm.
and having the naming rights to it.
Wow.
And
Well,
then at the end of the project, she tries to fight me about taking the fish home. And I'm like, hell no, I paid for the fish.
no.
I am taking the fish home.
Yeah, if you paid for it, that's your fish.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Also, betas aren't that expensive, to be honest. So it's like not
Yeah,
that
but
bad.
still.
Still.
But I had this whole fight, and it was just one day I just took it and I left.
Yeah.
I
Gotta.
was like, fuck this.
I
Okay, but how long did the fish survive with you?
yeah, seriously.
A few months after that it died.
Rip beta. I think I have a more pathetic story of owning fish.
Owning. Okay, go ahead.
So
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
it was at my old house, so I couldn't have been older than 7. I want to say I was like 5. And I got for Christmas this like DIY sea monkey aquarium little thing. And it was like this big.
Oh.
Yeah. So put the aquarium up, set it up. I say aquarium loosely. It's not even like a glass thing. It's like a little stand up
Plastic stand.
plastic
Mhm, mhm.
thing with a background. And so it's probably like this much, like 2 inches of room between the wall and the little glass on the front, or the plastic on the front. Set it up, dump the sea monkey eggs in, chill. We feed them a little bit. Come back 2 days later. I mean, I'd been feeding them this whole time. Everyone seems great. Probably, no, I want to say a week later. I wake up one morning. I go downstairs. I'm like, okay, I gotta feed the sea monkeys. I go into the thing. I look at the aquarium, and there's only one sea monkey. And this sea monkey is super big and looks like it had definitely eaten a lot. Can you guess what the sea monkey did?
They didn't eat
Oh.
all the rest of the sea
It
monkeys. No.
cannibalized all the other sea monkeys.
Oh shit.
Oh shit! Oh my god! I
Whoa.
don't think
So
I've
I
ever
want
heard
you
of
to
that.
imagine. I want you to imagine 5-year-old Daniel, who doesn't really understand the concept of cannibalization. I
Cannibals?
was like, Daddy, where'd all the sea monkeys go? And he's like,
Holy
To a
shit!
better place.
So I didn't get a pet after that. I was a little off put
Traumatized?
by the
Oh
by
my
the prospect
God.
of my pets eating each other.
Fair.
It's okay because now I have this. Oh my God, Quinn, do
I
you want
only
to
have one cat left. What the hell happened?
I have this lovely lady. Mwah! She's so big.
Hello.
Look at her. Oh, you're
That
not
She
feeling
really
looks
did
like
get
it
big.
does not want to
it.
be
Yeah,
there.
she's not feeling it.
She's like, nope.
And Tate's over there, but Tate never likes. Well, she's okay to get picked up. But yeah,
Di-
I was traumatized by the sea monkeys who cannibalized each other, and we were feeding them. It's not like they had a shortage of food.
I mean, he's just
Jeez.
asserting his dominance in like the scariest way.
But
Could
who
you
are you
imagine,
asserting your dominance to at that point?
bro? Could you
I
You've
mean,
imagine if you
you've
walked into
eaten
class one day and
like
and it was just one person standing and just the corpses of everyone that he'd eaten? Like,
bruh.
okay, I'm not thinking about that. Dima, have you ever had a fish?
Also around like 5 or 6 years old, I honestly, it was like one of those fish that we like got at a fair or some
Yeah,
sort of
yeah.
thing. And we took it to my grandma's house, and we used to like every single day we used to go to my grandma's house. And so every day it would be in my grandma's kitchen. We'd go, we'd feed it, we'd come back. Literally 3 days, come back, fish is upside down, dead. And then we go and we buy another fish.
How are you guys Oh, this is none.
And I think we bought like 4 or 5 fish, and they kept dying after like 3 days. And I'm pretty sure these were like sad fish that were, you know,
One
maybe
more,
the
abused.
fish
I
no
have
one
no
wanted.
clue.
yeah.
You
One
got them
more,
on
Yeah.
clearance.
yeah. One more
Mhm.
thing about fish is that um a lot of Muslims, they celebrate Nowruz or Nowruz, right?
Mm.
And you buy goldfish, a lot of people, for the table setup. Dima, do you know what I'm talking about, right?
I do, but I don't celebrate Nowruz. But yeah.
Okay, but yeah, some people do, and there's quite a few people I know that'll get like the whole table set up, and you buy goldfish because that's part of the. I don't even know how to explain it. I want to say 12
Yeah,
things,
it's
but it's probably
like
24.
mhm.
It's divisible by 2. I know that. And there's like different things, right? But you have the goldfish, and people will buy it, and then once the celebration is over, you never see the goldfish again.
Out the window.
Yep.
Through the
Down the
toilet,
toilet.
gone.
I got.
Okay,
You know what's giving it a fighting chance in the sewer?
Yeah.
I don't think there's a
Mm,
fighting
no.
chance in
Yeah.
Toronto.
Okay, I think there's a fighting chance like as you're going down the pipe, and then
That's
after
about
that,
it.
But then,
Yeah.
yeah, you're gone.
What? Okay, that's the only I've only had fish as pets,
Okay.
but the closest
Oh.
thing to a pet, or not even a pet, but like something that I had to take care of was
little
in middle
sibling.
school. No, never had a little sibling. I have an older sibling. No, or my cousins, but like I'm gonna shove them to the side for a second.
Yeah.
Middle school, family studies. We had to take care of an egg.
We didn't do
Um,
that.
oh, so much fun! But I have a story about this.
Okay.
So we got this egg, right? And you had to take care of it. Egg was stamped and everything, like literally, like you see in the movies. This egg was stamped in a specific way so that like only the teacher knew that you're not replacing the egg, essentially, right?
Mhm.
So I had this box. I'd created this box to keep the egg in because you have like that's what I had to do. So it didn't break the egg, and you have to take it literally everywhere with you. You have to take it,
Mhm.
but at times, if I was going out with family or something, it'd be in my house. I don't care. Because it's not like one of those like plastic babies or something. That's different.
Wait, Sean,
So
1 second. I just want you to imagine a waiter is like, coming to wait on your family. You guys are eating dinner, and the kid is just clutching an egg. Like what?
That's why you put it
I'm
in a
glad you
box.
didn't bring
Yeah.
it. I'm glad
No,
you
no, no,
didn't.
exactly. So
It's
we
like,
also had a box, right? And you had to take it home. You had to bring it back to school. So there was one day of the year where we had this like field trip thing, right? Where everyone gets to essentially there's a bunch of activities you can do, and you pick the field trip that you want to go to. So there's like if you know
oh
rinks,
yeah.
there's like rollerblading there. There's like cooking classes. Like you can day. It's like a day field trip that you go on. It was
Yeah.
so cool. It was genuinely one of my
That's
favorite things about
awesome.
my middle school. Like you could pick
Mhm.
literally. I did cooking class the first year, and I went to the rinks the second year where I got to go rollerblading and stuff, and do bowling with my friends. Oh my god, literally one of the most fun things that we had at our school.
What the
Um,
hell?
but to sign up for the events, there was one day where you had to literally come early and wait in line, kind of like if you're waiting for like a shoe, right? Like there's specific amount of spaces for each trip, and you have to kind of wait in line to get whatever you want. So the second year is when I was doing the egg project. So I had to travel by TDC to school, whatever. It was a bus. So I'm getting there early. It's like 7. Okay. 7 a.m. I'm on the bus, have my egg with me. I get off the bus, and then I go into wait in the line. I'm with my friends, I'm chilling. And not 5 minutes later, something in my head clicked, and I realized I didn't have the egg with me. The egg was gone. The
Shit.
box gone. I'm so annoyed because I think we're a week into it. It was like 2 weeks of this. I was so
Oh my
pissed
gosh.
with myself, right? Did not have the egg. So I'm waiting and I'm like, what the hell am I gonna do? I need to get this egg back. There's like no way that I'm losing this egg. So we're thinking, and one of my friends is like, the bus that I was on, it kind of like loops back on the same route but the opposite way.
Yeah.
So, and this bus is so horribly not frequent. So,
Is this like a TTC bus?
yeah, it's TTC bus.
Yeah.
So it's coming back, and it's like 5 minutes till the doors open for registration. And I like I see the bus, I run to the bus stop. The bus stop is like 2 minute run away. I ran,
Mhm.
and I'm like, I look at the bus driver, I'm like, I think I left something on the bus. And he's like, okay, go check, right? So I ran to the back where my seat was. And literally sitting there is this box on its own chair. It's just the box with my egg in it. The thing is, the bus is decently packed. I'm surprised that no one decided,
No one
let me
like
pick this up and move
Let it have
the
its
box's chair. This is also a place where there's 2 chairs, right? So I would
Yeah,
sit
yeah.
on the inside, which is closest to the window, and the box would be on the outside. The box stayed on the outside. No one sat on the inside. I pick up that box, I get off the bus, and I was literally one of the scariest things because I would have failed. I would have failed. Automatic fail if you lost your egg,
oh my
right?
god.
I was,
Question.
yes.
What does this project teach you?
It teaches
Yo,
you childcare?
childcare.
But like
No.
also it's very different because it's very easy to forget an inanimate object.
I mean, people have forgotten their children places.
People
Oh,
have
Don't even
forgotten their children.
Totally. But like
Walmart.
you actually have to care for something. Like the
Okay,
egg,
but it's just like
it's like there.
it's just like a
It's an
a
idea.
thing to have a responsibility about. You have to
Yeah.
have this. You have to keep logs about this.
Egg is feeling happy today.
No, but
Mhm.
like my
Just draw a
cousin,
smiley face
like
on it.
my cousin also, my like, littlest cousin also had somewhat of this project, and he's in grade 2, but it wasn't an egg. It was like, Flat Stanley. Do you guys know the books, Flat Stanley?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my god, please tell me it was a piece of
So,
paper.
yeah, yes. So the name of the paper was Flat Stanley, and odd enough, when a kid does this, they also they had to take photos of where they were with Flat Stanley, right? What they were doing and stuff.
Ew.
So whatever, cool. Thing is, we did. So my family is like what I consider my family is like 16 people. That's my immediate family. I even say,
Yeah.
right? So I didn't know about this project. No one knew about the project except for like their specific like section of the family.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to Niagara Falls. We're going to Niagara Falls on a
Oh
family
no.
trip. It's
Oh no.
winter.
Can you
So
fold Flat Stanley?
no. We just wait. Just wait. Flat Stanley's not big. Flat Stanley's like
Okay.
yay tall. You know, not huge. Whatever. So we get to Niagara Falls and we're checking in the hotel, right? So I walk in. I'm super tired already because we left early in the morning to get there. And my cousin comes up to me. He's like, "Say hi to Fred Stanley," and he pulls out this piece of paper. And I kid you not, I literally thought I was hallucinating at this point. I hadn't done anything. I had
Yeah.
gotten enough sleep. I literally thought I was hallucinating. This kid pulled out Flat Stanley. Literally one of the funniest things to ever happen.
You were like, book become reality.
And no,
Aw.
like the flat stand. And when you do this to a kid, when they do this project, they take it even more seriously than they
Yeah.
should.
Yeah.
So the flat Stanley literally came to everything with them. Everything.
Oh my
Like
god.
dinners, when we went to the arcade, when we went on the like Ferris wheel, when we did go-karting, when we did mini golf. Literally anything, everything Flat Stanley was there.
I love
Li-
that.
like I have photos with my cousins, and then my little
And
cousin
Flat Stanley.
is holding Flat Stanley. Literally one of the, it's
Oh
it's
my
awesome. I
God.
don't have anything wrong with it. It's just so funny to
He's-
think.
Did
I
he
love
survive?
that.
Did
Flat
Flat
Stanley-
Yeah,
Stanley?
what did
Flat
he look
Stanley-
like at the
okay.
end?
No, that's nothing. I think the biggest thing that happened was it might have ripped on the side a bit. Other than that, we had a laminate thing for him, so we
Oh
could
my
put it
God.
in
Oh, okay.
there, to keep him safe.
To
That
be
is so
honest,
cute.
I'm pretty sure Flat Stanley still is around to this day. I think Flat Stanley is in a book with printed pictures of my cousins and I and my like whatever they took photos of in like
Flat Stanley?
almost like a photo book that
That's
he had to
so
make for
cute.
school
I
with Flat
love
Stanley there.
that.
yeah, like not gonna lie,
Flat
I thought
Stanley's best
the
memories.
climax of this story was gonna be Flat Stanley falls into the Niagara Falls. Like, that's what I thought was gonna happen.
That on the other hand, we made a lot of jokes about. That never happened.
Oh, thank God.
I think it was also because it was like really like it was like winter when we went, right? So we
Yeah.
didn't. I think like I've been to my family goes to the falls like literally all the time, all the
Mhm.
time. Every year you have to go at least once, right?
True.
I know, Daniel, you're making the face.
That's
I
so
know,
strange.
Yeah,
bro.
dude.
It's because it's like just like somewhere to get out of
Yeah,
town
like-
and do
Yeah.
something,
It's
right?
a
I
thing.
mean, it's close enough. Like, your other options for like what? It's like 2 hours away.
Yeah, Ottawa's
Or,
another
like,
option.
No,
Mhm.
but Ottawa's further. But like,
Ottawa's
if you
further,
wanna do
yeah.
a close trip,
Yeah.
it's Niagara Falls or like
Blue
Hamilton.
Mountain.
But yeah,
Blue.
what's in Hamilton? Nothing.
Literally
Nothing.
nothing.
So
Even though it's
so
the ninth largest city in Canada, apparently.
yeah, but there's just nothing to do,
Yeah.
Like
it's
Niagara
just
Falls
so
at least,
different.
but like we go there every time, and whenever we go, like we'll walk across the falls once to like look at it, and that's about the extent of our
Yeah.
fall, the actual Niagara Falls part of it.
Yeah, but you go to like the hotel that has like an
Midway
arcade in it.
Hotel.
Yeah.
There was literally one time I think me and my brother and my parents we went, and me and my brother never actually went to see the falls. We didn't even drive by the falls. We just stayed in a hotel for the
Good.
sake of being in a hotel. Like that
Yeah.
idea of just getting away from home.
Y'all,
Yes.
Literally the best.
Sleeping in a bed that's not yours for
have
once.
you
Just-
ever been to Great Wolf Lodge?
No.
I have the best Great Wolf Lodge story.
Because I have been, I think 4 times. I'll admit it got worse as I got older.
Yeah.
Like I was there fully in grade 9 because I had like my brother and then our family friends who were 2 years, who were like 4 years younger than me and 7 years younger than me.
Oh,
So like
makes sense.
it was
Okay.
cool for them. My brother was like still young enough to enjoy it, and I was like, you know what? There's water slides. Whee, let's do it. But Great Wolf Lodge is like, oh, so good. That was my family's like getaway location.
Okay, the thing with Great Wolf Lodge,
Interesting.
me and my family we went twice. Okay,
Yeah,
one time I do not remember. One time we
Good.
got the best deal, and we got to stay there on New Year's Eve.
Ooh.
Right? So
Oh,
I think I was a kid, and we're like, okay, we're partying in the main lobby. I think in my head I also made it even bigger than it was. There was
Mm.
3 different countdowns. There was one at 10, one at 11, and then one at 12.
Yeah, for the kids,
For the
right?
kids, right? We stayed up for all of them, and there's balloon drops at
I
every
love
one of them,
that.
so it was pretty cool, right? But I think the highlight of that story was we slept right after it was a New Year's Day. We slept at night, and waking up, there's this tradition I guess they had at the time when they'd put everyone's room numbers on like little log things, and they'd put them all in the lazy river, and they let them go. And the first log to make the full run back, whatever room number it is, I think you get like 2 nights stay free.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Okay.
so that's happening. And I guess I woke, like how I remember it, and I think it might be a little different, but I woke up,
Mhm.
and me and my cousin, we ran down to the lazy river area to see, because it
So
was
good
already
memory.
going on. So we go there, and we're like with our family, and like my room number is like right here, it's in the front. It literally, like, it's almost there, and there's some other fucking room number just like kind of speeds past it and wins. And I was really devastated. I was a child. I was
Oh my
devastated
god.
that we did not win that.
No.
But also, like, now that I think about it, like, I would go back for a nostalgia reason, but like,
So they do things where it's like, Great Wolf Lodge, like they have like some like after hours things where it's like the park's open from like 10 p.m. to 3 a.m. and it's like teens and parents kind of thing.
Wow.
That
I
it's
get,
usually teens
I
and like
get so weird when people are like, "You can go to the teens club," and I'm like, I don't think that's meant for younger people,
yeah,
not
that's
me.
that's
Yeah,
meant for
yeah.
like teens. No, this is meant for like I think they market it towards like 16 plus. I think is what.
Okay.
I wouldn't even consider myself in that group, like, but in a way, like just like it feels okay. No,
Yeah,
what I mean
it
is
does
it
feel
feels weird. Like
Yeah.
I know I'm a teen and everything, but it's like different when like resorts be like teen club. It's like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
different.
I
Yeah.
can literally
Everything's like
be
cool.
in the main lobby sitting there talking to people, and I'd be happy there, you know?
Facts.
Mhm.
But I'm just saying, like, can you imagine 12 a.m. on a water slide, bro?
Someone's
My
gonna get
favorite was
hurt.
there were two. There was one that like you stepped into this like capsule, and
Oh,
then the floor goes out from under you, and you fucking. And my
Whoa.
dad has a photo of the first time I ever went on that. For some reason, it just didn't click what was gonna happen. And as the thing dropped, I put my hands out like this to try and like
no.
keep myself up.
You
It's
think you have the force to do that?
I think it's
Oh
the
shit.
funniest picture of myself I've ever seen. And
Oh my god.
there's this one water slide that's blue, and you have to be in like a tube or something for it. But I remember it's got escalators on
Oh
parts
yes,
of it to
yes,
get you
yes,
going
yes.
faster and
That's the biggest ride, I think.
yeah,
Is the blue one. That's all I
fire,
remember.
dude, fire.
Literally so amazing.
I would kill to go back, but like only there be people my age there. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Like it's
Mm.
just weird when we like passed by, like last time we were at Niagara, we like passed by a Great Lodge, right? And we kind of
Yeah.
like saw it, and there's just like a bunch of families, and I'm like, this is so odd. If I were to just walk in and like try to go to the water park, like, I would feel so out of place, you know?
Yeah, dude. I mean, do y'all ever like have that feeling where you're like you see someone and you remember what it was like when you were their age, but you're like, but I wasn't like that. Like I didn't look like that. I wasn't
Oh,
that young.
100%.
No,
Like
yeah,
even especially Niners. Whenever a new batch came in, and I was like,
Oh, it's
bruh,
like, did we look that like
like
tiny?
was I
yeah.
that annoying?
Ooh.
I mean, there's some people that I
Yes.
know were like that tiny, specifically.
Yeah.
Better,
Tutur, shout out to him.
better.
He doesn't listen, but you know.
He doesn't, but that's
Um,
okay.
It's fine.
but yeah, like for the most part, I always think about that. Like I think about like how was I actually in like grade 5, or like how was I actually in middle
Dude,
school? You
that is
know,
very true.
like I that's why like now, especially because we're not like students in elementary, or like in like school,
Hmm.
like
Yeah.
I kind of want to go back to all the teachers and just let them like rip me apart and be like, you were like this, you were an
Facts.
idiot.
Dude. Okay, so last year I took co-op and I did a teaching co-op at my elementary school that I went to. And oh my god, it was such like a trippy experience because I was there and I was like, oh my god, everything is so tiny. And I'm like, I can't, like, I thought I was like the shit. In grade 5, I was 11, and I was like, I thought I was like
Mhm.
old. And it's so weird because I'm like, these are children, like these are babies. And it's the weirdest
It's wild
experience.
to think. Like when you go back, it's always like holy shit. Like
It's
everything is just small,
crazy.
and you're like, how did I even
Mhm.
like once? How was I like? How did I feel like this was too tall for me to hang or something? This is like lower than
And
arm
now it's
level.
like
Mhm.
eye level, and you're like,
Not
Yeah.
even like low. It's just like way lower, and you're just like, oh, okay.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, and I would
I've
like
never been
walk
back to
past my like
I've never
sorry,
been
continue.
back to my elementary school, but
You,
I like my elementary slash middle school, but I can like easily picture the layout.
yeah.
You should.
I
I feel like that's something you must do.
I think I'm going to hopefully when Corona's like kind of died down a lot and
Mhm.
everything. But do you guys ever like run into like old like elementary friends or something?
No,
Yes.
Okay, so
actually, yes, but middle school friends.
I went to elementary school and I did most of my years at Dallington for I think it was like 6 years, right? And
Hmm.
then out of the blue, I kind of left before we graduated. Literally before grade 6, kind of I left.
Good.
Um, and sometimes because I'm in the same area,
Hmm.
sometimes like over the past like year or two, I've literally ran into people like on the subway or something. And then my favorite is when you actually like spot them or whatever, and you kind
Mhm.
of just stare. You
Yeah,
stare for a
because
second.
like I know
I'm like,
you, you
are
know
I'm
me.
like, are am I
Yeah, yeah.
sure that that's you? And you're like,
Yeah.
and then eventually someone will break the ice, and they'll be like, Sean or like whatever, and
Yeah.
I'm like, this is insane. But my favorite story about that is I was doing elections Canada duty for the election. Pays very well. I recommend doing it.
I.
Pays very well. Um, and I was in the district where Darlington is.
Hmm.
So I'm essentially signing people in. And we're like going through, and this guy walks up and he's like telling me his name. And then I'm like, shit. I remember one of my friends having an older brother, and in my mind, I'm like, he looks exactly like him, right? So then I'm like, okay, let me throw the ball out. I'm like, are you this person's brother, right? And out of the blue, he's like, yeah. And then he's like, oh, wait, fuck, you're Sean. And I'm like, yes.
Yes.
So, and then, like, that person's mom also came. So I got to see her mom, like, later on as well. And I was like, this is why. Because, like, I always think about this. And this was one of my, like, best friends in elementary school. I have
Mhm.
not talked to her in a good amount of time.
Hmm. I I had a kid who I was best friends with from, let's say, like kindergarten to grade 4, and then I switched schools. And this past summer, I took grade 12 English in summer school, and he was in my class. And it was like, and at first we were like, "Is this? Are you?" And then we figured it out. And that was kind of cool. But also, with university, there's like people who I was like best friends with at that school, who I'm going to school with, and I'm like, "What?"
Yeah,
That's
I think that's
That's
really
crazy.
wild
trippy.
to think.
I know, right? Like, it's kind of like it's not that I didn't know that they existed anymore, but it was like they felt so far removed from
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
my life that it was like weird.
Or there's even
Yeah, like
teachers of. Oh wait, go ahead, Dima.
um about that, like for me, I've always wanted to like go back to my like kindergarten back home because I'm like all these people, I have no clue who they are, where they are, but I remember some of their names and I'm like I want to find them and see what the heck they're doing with their lives now.
Yeah,
Because like before I moved here, like I don't remember any of my friends. I remember 3 people and
bro.
that's
Yeah,
it. And I want to
I
know where all these people are in life.
I had a friend who moved to Saudi Arabia when we were in grade 1, and who
Oh,
I'm going to school with next year. And he just like
dang.
recently just connected with me, and I was like, "Bruh, like what?
That's very
You
interesting.
exist?" Also, I forgot you existed, but you
that's
exist.
wild. No, I think also the same thing happens with teachers. Like apparently, um, I don't know. Like sometime last year, my mom was like at a grocery store, and then one of my old teachers, who I absolutely loved, like literally one of my favorite teachers, had her for 2 years in elementary school. Like apparently, like remembered my mom, right? And then they started talking, and then my mom came home and she's like, I saw your teacher today, like old teacher. And I'm like, what the fuck? And she's like, you should come visit. Like she was like telling her to tell me to come visit. And I was like,
Yeah,
and
Oh
I
my
never got to
god.
visit because I was supposed to visit this year towards the end of the year because that's when I have free time during
yeah.
school. And I never got
Dude.
to visit, but I'm going to visit. I hope so because I miss that school and I miss that teacher especially.
Bro, I'm just
And
sad I can't see Mr. Cheslow. Anyways, continue.
no, but it's different, Daniel. This was
No, it's not. He's retired.
Years
I can never
ago.
see him again.
Ayo, Daniel. This was a teacher that I had in grade 5.
I know. Sorry, I'm just being
Last time I saw them in grade 5.
yeah.
Dang.
My
Very
uh my,
different.
my brother's grade 6 teacher commented on my mom's Instagram about me going to Queens. I was like, or not Instagram, Facebook, because they're Facebook friends.
Okay, thank God it's Facebook and not Instagram.
I love that.
They're Facebook friends. And he was like, "Wow, he's so big. Too bad I never had the pleasure of teaching him." And I was like, "Hey,
Oh
Mr.
my
Salzman,
god.
if you're listening, you were a great teacher
If
for 10."
you're listening, Daniel, you gotta post this on Facebook now.
Share it, tag my mom in it so that
Honestly.
Cannibals sees.
No,
He was a
tag
great
your
teacher.
teacher too.
Well, he wasn't my teacher. He was my brother's teacher.
Tag your brother's teacher.
I'll, yeah, if I know what his Facebook is. Yeah.
But Daniel, going off your thing about Facebook thing, Facebook, um, how like okay, just like think about this logically. No, like you never find teachers on Facebook.
That's true.
Daniel, you are muted.
They friended each other. And like my mom and my brother's teacher were friends. So then, because I got a notification, it was like a post you're tagged in
Yeah,
has
yeah,
someone
yeah.
who's commented on. So that's
No,
why.
but do you know what I mean? Like you never really find teachers in most.
True.
Yeah,
I
I,
because
guess
I
they
like
usually
found
try to
elementary
hide.
teachers.
I
I
found
guess
Mr. Cheslow
you found Mr. Cheslow.
on Facebook,
I love that.
and oh my god, I have to get my friend texted me his Instagram because he told me to find his Instagram and I couldn't find it.
Mr. Cheslow's
Yeah,
Instagram.
Mr. Cheslow's Instagram.
Can you send that to me when you
I
get
will.
it?
I will when I find
I
it.
want to follow Mr.
You
Cheslow. I
mean my
remember.
king?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
He is my
Um,
king. I love him so
no,
much.
but yeah,
The best teacher
you
I've ever
don't
had.
really find teachers on. I guess it's more laid back for elementary school
Yeah.
because, like, no, I don't think many kids are going. Let me find
Let me
Miss
Google my
whatever.
teacher. Yeah.
I mean, these days I feel like
It
100%
might be
kids are doing
different,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh my
Ew. Right.
god, there's
Kids and
literally a fly
technology
here
these
somewhere.
days. Bro, back in my day, we didn't have no
Back in my
iPhone.
day, we had iPods.
I didn't have an
Yeah.
iPod. You know what? You know what
Oh,
we had?
I had an
You know what we had?
iPod.
We
I
had
had
the
an iPod.
crappy iPads in the blue foam cases that were like this big,
Oh
and
my
we had
god.
to do all our work on
No, no,
those.
no. Okay, wait. Okay, through my years in elementary school, things I brought to school electronic wise, I had a Game Boy.
You had a
I
Game Boy?
I had a Game Boy.
An actual Game
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Silver gray Game Boy.
Oh,
Literally one of the best things.
Yes.
I don't
incredible.
know where it is though. So I think it might be. I think we gave it to one of my cousins, and then it just kind of
Oh my god.
whatever happened happened. I had a red DS.
Yes. I had
Um,
blue, but I respect your
I had a
choice.
pink one.
I didn't choose. I got it for my birthday. Also, very jealous
Yeah.
about the pink one. I told one of my. I was talking to friends that I'm going to uni with, and they were talking about a
Mhm.
pink DS, and I was like, I would fully rock a pink DS, and they're like, for your birthday. Like at this point, you keep saying you want one. We're gonna get you one for
Dude.
your birthday, and I'm like, yes, 100%.
Hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had a red DS. I had an iPod, first generation iPod that I got
Yes.
once like the third generation was released, and I got from a family member. I don't know, but like I'd have like music on it, and then my favorite that I forgot to add, which was before the iPod. I had this like MP3 player, but it was like this silver like MP3 player, no name brand, I think. I don't remember, or there was a brand, but I don't remember. But the cool thing about this MP3 player had a little, had a little screen that would like tell you what it
Yeah,
is,
yeah,
what song it is. Cool, had little buttons. Best part about it, and I don't know why things aren't made like this anymore. It had two, not one, but two
yeah.
headphone jacks on it.
Oh, God tier.
Literally one of
Oh,
the best things. Like you'd
That
be
sounds
on the bus, like let's say you're going on a trip that's a little farther, and your friend's sitting with you. You tell them to bring their earphones. You got the iPod, and you
yes.
start fucking bopping to music off of one iPod. That was the shit. That iPod I
See,
loved.
I didn't get a
love
phone
that.
until grade 7,
I got a phone in grade
and that
six
was my
because I had
first.
to take the
That
subway.
was my first like smart device. Like I didn't have an iPod. I had when I was a lot younger. I used my dad's iPod Shuffle, which is basically a. It's about an inch and a half by inch and a half square that has.
I'd,
It literally just has a
I'd give it
pause
an
and play
inch. I'd give it
button.
an no. It's like an inch by an inch.
It's like,
Okay, it's an
yeah,
inch
I
by
don't
an inch
even think it.
square, and it has like a little ring that you can use to control
And the
the
play
volume,
button.
and then a play button
Yep.
and a skip button.
I
Hmm.
don't even no. I
And
don't
I
even
had
And then
think it
the on
had a
and
skip
off.
button.
and
Daniel,
I
I
had
don't
No, it
even
did
think
have a
it.
skip
it
button.
did it did it did
No,
it.
I think the
On the
skip
ring, you
button
can
was
like
on the
double
ring.
click.
It was
It
on the
was
ring.
on
It was
the
on the
ring.
ring.
Yeah.
It was literally there's a center button for play and pause,
Yeah,
and then
and
there's the ring
ring.
that has everything else.
Yeah, that
Hmm.
has everything else,
And you
but it
can
was
like
like
fast forward
it wasn't its
by
own button.
spinning it.
Yeah. But and I had 3 songs on it. I had "Keep on Dancing Till the World Ends" by Britney Spears. I had I had I had "Poker Face" by Lady Gaga,
Yeah, I had Poker Face too.
and I had, oh my god, what was the other one? The other Lady Gaga song that I loved and I had on my iPod.
Born This Way?
No, that was
No.
too late. That was later than I had this. This is like, oh, Paparazzi.
Ooh,
Okay, wait. So my song,
yes.
my
Paparazzi.
songs that I had Thriller by Michael Jackson. Had to have
Yes.
that.
Ooh.
I had Toxic by Britney Spears. Always and Forever.
Hmm.
I had Replay. I
Yes.
had um what was the other song called? I had a lot of Black Eyed Peas, literally a lot of
Oh
Black
my
Eyed Peas,
god.
So
so
much
much,
music.
like literally I'm a
Hmm.
P. No, yeah, because I had quite a few. These are the essentials though. These
Yeah,
are the
yeah.
essentials.
Yeah.
And then one of the weirdest editions, I had Black and Yellow by Wiz. I think it was Wiz Khalifa or something. I
Oh my god.
honestly could not tell
Listening
you
to
why I
that
had that.
song.
Yes, bro, that song is a bop and a half. It's a bop and a half, and I will say that
Mhm.
forever.
Okay.
No, that is a great song.
Okay.
Black and Yellow.
Okay.
Probably
Yes.
the weirdest song made, but yeah, I love that song.
The nostalgia. I still know where it is.
I
I could get it. I don't know if it'll charge anymore, but I could grab it.
The thing is, they had these weird chargers on them too that I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah,
even. I
like really.
can't. It was like it looks like a USB port, but then it has like a
But
little
it's still,
ridge in the middle.
yeah,
It's such a bait. Such a bait. No,
bro.
but yeah, love them.
Good times.
Ooh.
Keep on dancing till the world ends. If you see it,
Okay,
let it happen.
enough. We're not gonna get
Bro,
copyrighted on this.
Britney
It's Britney, bitch.
is Britney, bitch.
Yeah. Um.
Oh, how could you not love that?
Yeah, I love the nostalgia. Gotta have it.
Yep.
Yes. And
Gotta love it.
cannibalism.
No, why? We don't know the name of this podcast. Why are you outing your name?
What's a name? I don't know what that means.
Oh my lord,
A
Daniel.
name? A
Yeah,
name,
Daniel.
you say?
I'm just gonna mute him. So that's cool. Anyway, I
Bro,
think
don't make me strike again. I will Google
you
sign
can
language.
go strike all you
Nah.
want because the episode is ended.
You owe me brunch. A brunch episode.
Okay, we're not doing a brunch
No,
episode
not
today.
right
I said in a
now.
few weeks we'll do a brunch
In a few
episode.
weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it. I thought he would forget.
Navi.
He will forget.
I will forget. That's why you said it a few
Eventually.
weeks.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, thank you guys for listening once again. Love everyone that listens.
We love you.
Um, sorry for all the cannibalism talk.
Yep.
Trigger warnings. Yeah, we should put the trigger warning.
Yeah.
Trigger warnings at the
If
end.
people are, sensitive to
If you're
steam monkey
listening
death.
to this in reverse, you've got the trigger warning.
Mm-hmm.
Miss what's her face? Miss what's her face is shaking. Oh my god, what's her name? The writer's craft teacher.
Oh, Miss Schwartz.
Miss
Why'd you help him? I was gonna let him think about
Sorry.
it.
Miss Schwartz is shaking.
Honestly, I love Miss Schwartz.
Who doesn't?
I love
Anyway,
it. Yeah.
don't forget to follow, like, subscribe, share, pay
All
us
of it.
money,
Don't eat any
Hit the
send us
animals.
bell.
your firstborn child.
Yeah,
Mhm.
SIN card number, credit card info, debit
Mhm.
card information, the three
Change
special numbers
your-
behind all of that.
Change your address for the CSB to our addresses.
Yep.
Yep.
And our
Put the
names.
text in our name.
Yeah.
like,
all
alright.
all of that fun stuff.
Beautiful.
Love that.
I just want money. And yeah, that's about it.
Who
Pay
doesn't?
me.
Give me money.
Yes.
We don't make money from this, and me and Dima have to suffer
Mm-mm.
every episode sitting here with Daniel.
Money, please.
Anyway,
Anyways,
Love that.
bye everyone.
bye
Peace
guys.
out.